Forecast discussion for August 19th, 2013. It's currently 8:50 a.m. and we have temperatures in the lower to mid 60s along the coast in the New York City metropolitan area, upper 60s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, and upper 50s to lower 60s over the northern interior. We're starting to see an increase in humidity as winds from the southwest start to develop at the surface. Many locations still have light and variable winds, though, because high pressure is generally in control. Let me show you the surface map. Now, as you can see, we have variable cloud cover outside. We have a threat for a few showers here and there. We have temperatures rising into the upper 70s to lower 80s for highs throughout much of the region. Possibly some mid 80s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. So what's causing these showers? Because you see we have a 10-20 millibar high pressure system pretty much over the East Coast. But we have this weak little trough here, right along the coast, right here. And that is a separation between moderately warm air, let's say continental air, and tropical air. And this tropical air is going to build into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area starting tomorrow, but really taking full effect on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with very warm temperatures in the mid 80s to lower 90s, especially in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, and high levels of humidity, making temperatures feel like the upper 80s to mid 90s. So summer is definitely returning after we've had a nice little break over the past couple of days and weeks. With this change, we'll have a threat for scattered showers, which generally driving these showers are upper level disturbances lifting from the Mississippi and Tennessee River valleys towards the northern mid-Atlantic, producing scattered showers. Not a washout, but kind of a bit of a pest. So when we take a look at the radar, you can see these patches of showers here, especially over the southern mid-Atlantic. A lot of this is going to remain off of the New Jersey coast. But you get these areas of showers here and here over central Pennsylvania, West Virginia, that will lift through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, producing isolated to widely scattered showers. These showers will be capable of heavy downpours, but many locations won't see a drop as these showers move through. So a bit of an unsettled forecast for today and for tomorrow as the stationary front washes out and the Bermuda High pattern, let's just call it that, basically sets up. So here's the infrared satellite picture. Here's our stationary front. Now the HBC is putting a cold front out here. I rather, to be frank, put a stationary front basically running right from here. That's pretty much where you're seeing a separation, if you go back here, between the tropical air and the somewhat polar air in place, and also your temperatures and also your pressure field. So I'd put the stationary front right about here, and they put a cold front way out here. I'm not buying that. I like the stationary front a little bit back here. Lines up nicely with the cloud shield, the scattered showers, and the lifting of the disturbance that's out here over the Tennessee River Valley. So basically that's what we can expect for today, just variable cloud cover and a few scattered showers. And the same thing tomorrow, but slightly warmer, with temperatures in the lower to mid 80s along the coast and mid 80s over the Philadelphia metropolitan area, possibly a few upper 80s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, let's say around Camden and southwestern New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area right around the mid 80s. But let's take a look at the water vapor satellite picture, because this is really cool. I want to really show this because I was talking about this with the premium members. Here's our disturbance down here. It's kind of weakening and minoring out. Now here is our Western Atlantic Ridge. And you could see it via the dry air, the sinking air here, building in towards the East Coast, especially the Southeast Coast. So basically we have this circulation. Here's our ridge, here's our Western Atlantic Ridge, with the circulation drawing moisture up from the Gulf of Mexico right up into the northern mid-Atlantic. These disturbances lift north and east, start to lift some of this moisture, and there's your showers. And basically this pattern will be in place for the rest of the week, where this ridge starts to take hold of the East Coast, and at the mid-levels you have dry sinking air. And at the surface you have the southwesterly wind transporting a tropical air mass with plenty of moisture. So the combination of the two will lead to rather humid weather conditions with temperatures in the let's say lower to mid 80s right along the immediate coast, mid to upper 80s in the New York City metropolitan area and over the interior, and upper 80s to lower 90s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area and the Delaware River Valley. With these very humid and warm temperatures, or almost hot temperatures, in place, there's also going to be a threat each afternoon with this tropical air mass in place for the potential for a few isolated to widely scattered showers and thunderstorms each afternoon. Most locations will remain dry, but any of these thunderstorms that develop will be capable of very heavy downpours, frequent lightning, small hail, and wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. So basically, summer is back for this week. Then, after this trough here starts to intensify, we'll finally see a shift back to near normal temperatures just in time for the weekend with tranquil conditions. So here is the latest model guidance from the Penn State EWOL website using the European model guidance. Again, this evening we have a weakness lifting up towards the northern Mid-Atlantic from the Ohio and Tennessee River valleys. You can see at the surface again, rather weak representation of this trough with high pressure generally in control everywhere else. So a few scattered showers here and there. Temperatures will be falling into the 70s and eventually the upper 60s for lows by tomorrow morning. For tomorrow, here's our ridge starting to build into the eastern United States. For the most part, again, we're dealing with scattered cloud cover, a few isolated showers and thunderstorms with this weak trough along the east coast. Temperatures a little bit warmer, lower to mid 80s along the immediate coast, mid 80s everywhere else. Few upper 80s in southwestern New Jersey and the Delaware River Valley. For Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're basically going to see the ridge hold strong throughout much of the day on Friday. From basically Wednesday up to about, let's say, Friday afternoon. Southwesterly flow, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, a few lower 90s in the Delaware River Valley, along the immediate coast, lower to mid 80s. Low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. In the morning, by the way, look for locally dense fog. Be prepared for that. And then in the afternoon, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now, on Friday evening, a cold front will move through, capable of showers and thunderstorms. Some of those thunderstorms could be severe, but I think the majority of that severe potential will be focused over New England, where the strongest portion of this trough will move through. Thereafter, once this cold front moves through, for Saturday and Sunday, high pressure will be in control under a northwesterly flow at all levels of the atmosphere, meaning low humidity and temperatures in the lower to mid 80s for highs, upper 50s to lower 60s for lows. Very pleasant weather conditions just in time for next weekend. Can't ask for more than that. I mean, absolutely beautiful out there for the weekend, at least. So you deal with some hazy, hot, and humid conditions for this week, and then by the time you get ready for the weekend, it's comfortable again and perfect for outdoor conditions and going to baseball games and picnics and all that other stuff. Well, that is your forecast for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.